Hello, hello. This is Paulina from Paulina Art Stuff, and I'm back for part 2 of this lovely color along. I had a break because we're still the same day as yesterday when you saw part 1, only I had my dinner and I decided to record the last bit and finish this off for today. I just had my sister visit me before I started recording, and it is hot outside, she said. I was like, yes, I know, I know. She was sweating so much. But yeah, back to the color along. So let's open up our pages. This is what we were doing with our color palette. So I will put this here, and just in case you are popping in part 2, this is how far we got with part 1. This is our color scheme, and this is what we've done so far. So today we're gonna, well, still today, in this part we're gonna hopefully finish it up, because I really like how this is looking. I like the soft background and this more popping, and the green more like a popping color. I like it. I want everything else like, I want like a nice warm pink, like somewhere in the cakes or something, you know? And maybe some yellow, some nice greens, just a little bit of everything all over the page. So that's what we're gonna do today. I will probably use this brown for the letters, because I want them a little bit darker. So we're going to use the polychromos for that. And then I want the hearts of these flowers, I want them maybe yellow with some pink going into the leaves. Something like that would be nice. And these cake forms, I also want some brown, I think. And it also looks like there's some kind of bun, but it could also be like that pink macaron kind of thing, you know. But this is a cupcake, so this can also have the brown. So yeah, we're just gonna start and we will see how it goes. So we will start on the left, because this is a can with like lemonade or something like that. I assume water with a taste. That's how I call it. I wanna color this with like this bluish tone and maybe the green, those light too. So to make the illusion that it's a bottle, like glass. So that's what we're gonna do right now. So we're gonna start with the Holbein ice green, 282, and I'm a bit shaky. Okay, let's start. Yeah, that's what happens later in the day. I always get more shaky. Like, see, I cannot hold my hands completely still. That's normal around this time of the day, but if I'm holding it like this, you barely see it anyway. It's more annoying for myself. If I see my hands on screen, it annoys me. For you, it's probably fine. This is like the darker of the two, because this one is lighter than the blue. So this will be the lighter tone. So we will use this on the outside. So I'm going to use it straight next to those lines. Not all the way to the outside, so only next to the line. Nice and thick, like so. And I do that on every single line. To start with, I am pressing medium hard. So not soft, but also not completely hard. I'm just doing it like this. Oh, it's breaking. Oh boy. I'm gonna zoom you in, by the way. You see, it broke on me. No. No, 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 no. Not allowed to break on me. Oh, poor little pencil. I pressed too hard. That was my fault. Carefully. Oh no. I'm how do you call that? I'm molesting my pencils. Oh no. Okay, let's continue. Enough joking. Yeah, it's crumbly now because I messed it up. I was like like dead grip all of a sudden. That's not how you're supposed to do it, Pauline. Why did you do that? So yeah, I'm doing it, and I'm doing it again. Oh my god. Today. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep going. It's just part of the game today. I don't care. Oh, this is also probably some glass. So let's do the same on that one. Just following the lines. The jar, the top of the jar, I don't want it on. Okay, let's see if there's anything else I would like it on. I think I might want some on these platters as well. So like only on the outside like this. Just a tiny bit of color. I think I like that. Yes, I think I do. What is this? Oh, that's the cherries. Okay. Okay, yeah. It makes sense now. Okay, let's do the same on these. My parents are having a barbecue today, and they invited everyone. And yesterday evening, my mom messaged me like, "Oh yeah, by the way, we're having a barbecue tomorrow evening." I was like, "Yeah, I already knew that because I already heard it from my sisters." And but she knows I won't show up, because I don't eat barbecue. That's one. And second of all, like my whole happy family comes, and that's way too much people for me. And I might get an attack if I do. So I said, so usually I just stay home with gatherings like those. Like I make an exception for like Christmas, for like dinner, but that's usually too late in the afternoon for me because then I'm usually more tired, like right now. You can also hear it in my voice that I'm a little bit hoarse, like harsh, on the voice. I'm losing my voice slightly. That's usually what happens when I'm a bit tired. It just happens every afternoon. And yeah, I'm used to it. But then I shouldn't go out, because that's a risk for me to get attacks. So that's why I just stay home because I don't want to risk it because it sets me back like quite a bit if I get one. I might not be able to move my right side of my body if I get a really bad one. And I don't want to risk it, So I usually just stay home. But she just thought to let me know at the very least, She was like, "Oh yeah, she is the only one I didn't tell." Like, "Oh no, that's not good." And I was like, "Yeah, I know, don't worry." I was okay. I understood why she didn't like message me about it because I'm not showing up anyway. She knows this. Everybody knows it. My brother also called me yesterday like, "Are you coming to the barbecue?" I was like, "Nope." Still no. But yeah, he asked because he was bringing his girlfriend that I haven't met yet. So he was hoping that I would be there to meet her. But yeah, it has to wait till another day. I would love to meet her. She sounds like a really nice girl. Yeah, I like this, like the light blue, icy blue tone. It's called ice green, but for me it's more like a bluey green, like in between. I love it. So nice and soft, like almost as if it's cloudy. Yeah, lovely. Lovely shade. Okay, let's see if we've got some over here that I would like it on. Not really. Do I have to? Maybe like I don't know. Maybe somewhere on this part, but I'm not sure yet. So let's leave that for now. I was doing the glass. Okay, let's go to the green tone, which is a Darren Color Soft. Hold up. Okay, I'm done. Sometimes I've got a cough like that is just like 1 or 2 times and then it's gone. It's just my voice having trouble with me being tired. It's a Pale Mint Color Soft 490, which is this tone. Lovely light green. As you can see, this really looks blue. See what I mean? But they call it ice green. I love it. Definitely one of my new favorites. Oh yeah, this one didn't fit. I keep forgetting. Okay. What we'll do now is we're gonna blend from this one all the way to the other side, but we are gonna leave some white. So I want, like, get off my paper, cat hairs. Okay, I'm gonna just like, it's on my pencil, I believe. Yep, okay, gone. I'm just gonna do like a light layer next to the ice blue. Let me take a sip of my drink because it's not gone. That's a nice start for today, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, let's continue. Oh, Maybe I'm more tired than I thought I was. I will see if I can manage to do this today, and otherwise I will finish it tomorrow morning. And then you won't notice anything because I will still be the same. Same old same. Will just be another day if so, but I'll continue now. If it's too much, I'll stop. But yeah, as you can see, I left parts white on each of them so that you've got a bit of contrast, but it still looks like it is something. It's not really three-dimensional, but I have some color on it, and that's what I wanted. I don't want it completely white, and the same with the platters. I didn't want complete white, so that's why I added in some color. So that's what I do if I don't want it completely white. I don't want the green on the platter, I think. No, I don't. Only on the glass bits. Okay, that's all I want with the green. Let me put that away before I throw it away. Yeah. Now that I'm seeing this, I do want a color in there and not green because that's not like contrasty enough. So I think we should go for the pink instead. Or yellow, that could also work. Let's first do the yellow. Let's spread some yellow over the page. Let's do the really nice bright yellow, the 107 cadmium yellow by Polychromos. Let's spread that out on the page. Come on. Let me pull up my sleeves because it's really way too hot. Maybe I should just take it off altogether. It's a bit warm. Okay. I'm gonna do the heart of the flower. Nice and vibrant, like so. Like, yes, lovely. I'll do the same on this one. I'll do it on all the flowers that have the same shape, like these, this one. I think there's another one on the other side. Is there? Not the same shape. There are flowers, but not the same shape, as you can see. I might do it on these, in the leaves, yes. Let's do it on those. I like that. Some bright yellow in the heart of the flower. So I had my own lovely meal today. I ate baked potatoes with some salad and chicken cordon bleu. You call that? That's with ham and no, that's with. I think mine is with cheese and turkey meat inside the chicken, like a slice of turkey and some cheese. That's what it's a chicken cordon bleu. That's how they call it. I love those. They're really nice and salty. I'm also going to do some on the insides of these. I like it. I like the brightness of the yellow in the hearts of the flowers. So let's add them in and all of them. So yeah, that's what I had for dinner. I really like that. You know, I like salad on hot days or something cold with my food. I also like to have salad with like, what the heck am I doing? That's not a flower. Let's erase that a little bit. I also like salad with fish, like baked fish, fried fish. I like that too. Okay, are those all the flowers? I think so. Yes. Okay, where else do I want some yellow? Oh, there are some flowers here. Okay, let's put some there as well. Do I want it anywhere else? Maybe, let's see. We've got the creamy bits. I think I want to keep that like a soft, like beige. And then on these layers, I want like the pink combined with a different color. Maybe also some, but if I want the cream beige, then this should also have a color. So maybe I should do those with yellow instead. Or also pink or purple. That's also an option. Oh, I'm shaking you. Yeah, I'm just thinking out loud. That's how my mind usually goes when I do stuff like this. Okay, let's use it in between these. Let's use it on those striped bits. Let me put the book down. I keep like holding it like this, you know, like why? It's like as if my hand has nothing to do. Otherwise it's shaking. I think that's why. Yeah, let's just hold the book. I don't care. You can't see it anyway. If I don't hold my finger in the screen. Let's also make these yellow. Yes, I just decided that they're gonna be yellow. Yeah, it makes me feel more comfortable if I hold the book. That's why I do it, I think. I just realized that. So let's just do that. Nobody will notice. Okay, let's also do that on the other page. This one. What is that the same? Maybe. Could be. That one is. So let's do that one. It's a bit bigger than the other side, but okay. I'll color you. I like to use like vibrant colors on food because I don't like coloring them. So then I want happy colors so that I do like coloring them because I like happy colors. That's my my trick. If I don't like something, I will just use whatever I feel like. Yes, I love this. Okay, let's put you back on this page. Let's take a lovely pink. Yes, let's go for a nice pink. Let's go for this really bright one, the luminous pink from Holbein. That's my new favorite pink. Like, I got this like 2 weeks ago, I think, by now, but look. The only thing I don't like is this code. Is it a sticker? Yes, it is a sticker. Oh, yes, let's take it off. It's annoying me. Let's take it off. Come on. Work with me. Oh, satisfying. So satisfying. And it's sticky. It is sticky. Damn it. Okay, let's rub it like this with my finger. And then usually that makes it all go away. All the stickiness. Yeah, it's gone. Yes, it's gone. Good. Goodbye, sticker. You were annoying me. And there's also one on the other one, wasn't there? Yeah, I already removed that one. So I already did one. Okay, good. Oh, it's free of stickers. But yeah, I love this pencil. Let's keep it to the coloring. Okay, it's called Luminous Opera OP720 from Holbein. Yeah, I really am in love with this color, and I basically used it almost on every page I did after buying it. So let's not change that now, you know. Let's keep going. Okay, I want the layers on the cakes with this lovely bright pink, but I want to mix it in with this one, I think. So this for the lighter bits and this for the shaded bits, or maybe the polychromos even. I'm not sure if I want that much contrast, but that's why I picked so many. So we're gonna do like the inside with this one. And then the sides I leave for the other color. Look how vibrant. Oh yeah. This is why I love it. It's such a bright pink. Like, yes please. I love it. I think I also want it in the cup. Let's do it. Oh yeah, that's some toxic stuff. And I want it, no, I don't want it on the leaves. I think I want a different purple or pink on that one. I do want it on these macaron things. I think that's what they are called. I remember them from my Final Fantasy game, where there was like a land with all these macarons which you could sit on. You could even get it as a furnishing item. Do I want all of them pink? No. Okay, 2 of them are going to be pink. I also want some purple on one of the others. And on this one, I'm going to do the middle one, like with stripes, like so. Oh yes, I like it. And then on this one, I'm going to do this bit. And I think I also want some on this. Yes, I do. Let's just go for it. I love it. Yep. Beautiful. Just like I imagined, a galore of pink. That's a cat hair again. Yeah, my cat was sitting on it while I was having a break. It always happens. I think I want this middle part pink. And then I want the top and the bottom like a different, like maybe a cookie color like this, like the frame. Not sure yet. Not decided. Okay, that's enough pink for there. I also want some pink on this one. I think I just want it around, like the leaves, like so. Oh yeah, that pops nicely. I love it. Oh, we've got one more over here. I know I want this one a color, but I don't think I want that pink. I think I want the inner layers pink again. Just like I was doing on the other ones. Like so. Let's keep it consistent. And another cat here. Keep finding them. Okay, let's do the same on this one. I want this nice big one pink. Let's make a highlight. Leave that white. I really like doing like the soft look with the really bright, bold coloring in the same page. That's what I like in these books. Some of them I make completely pastel. Others I make like bright, vivid colors. It doesn't matter. It all looks good, you know. But for this one, I love it. I just love it. Okay, let's also do it on this one. This one is a little bit scratchy, but every other pencil that I've got from Holbein is like really soft. So this one is a bit harder, you know. This feels like more like a Polychromos. A bit scratchier than the other ones. But that's probably because of what color it is. Because I also have a similar color from the Ohu Halawa. And it has the same feel to it. This one is a bit better. The other one you really have to press hard and even to get this much color. I'm also going to do the bottom. Just because I can. And on this one I want this whole bunch. Pink. Pink. Yep. I want it all pink. I'm not sure if I told you what I watched. I think I told you about Wicked. Yes, I told you about Wicked in part 1. But I did not tell you about the other movie that I watched. I don't know if that was yesterday or the day before. I think it was already the day before. But I watched Demon Hunters. It's like K-pop movie. It's on Netflix right now. It's like an animated movie, like just like Disney, you know, but then from K-pop makers. And yeah, I liked it. It's not like really special or anything, but the plot is like what you imagine it to be. It's not like how do you call that? I think I want this one pink. It's not like surprising what's happening. You already expected what would happen, but still it was nice to watch. Like, of course, you had those faces that they make like in what you had in Pokemon, that you have those really over-the-top faces. That, of course, you had that, but besides that, it was just like a Disney movie. But those faces, like, no, just no. Like, yeah, I know that's like the style, you know, just like Pokemon had that you had those big mouths out of nowhere when they were scared or with certain emotions. But it was just wrong, you know, like sometimes they look perfectly fine and then the next like, what happened to them? I want this pink as well. But yeah, I like the songs in it. It was really catchy. So that's what I liked. But besides that, it was like a bit boring even. I don't know. It was nice, but also boring at the same time. Okay, I think this is enough pink for me. For me. Can't even talk anymore. Yeah, now I'm really missing that bluish tone that we have on the other side. So we should add some of that tone in. So we're going back to the ice cream from Holbein called 228. And we're gonna put some in on the other side because it's missing it. See how it's just missing. Don't know why, but it's missing. I'm gonna put it on the outside of this bit. Yes, lovely. Love it. Perfect. Just doing it. Doesn't need to be realistic. None of this is, so who cares? Let's go for it. I love it. Nice and bright. So yeah, I watched that on Netflix and I enjoyed it. So yeah, I had kind of like movies with musical aspects, you know, like music in it. 2 nights in a row. I think I was in that mood, you know, like that you just want to watch stuff that makes you happy. I also want this part behind it to be this color. Really like that. And for this one, I'm gonna do the in-between part. So I'm gonna make stripes. Stripes. It's not even Christmas yet, and we're already making stripes. It's enjoyable watching movies with like nice songs and such. For these, I think I want it on those bits. I think they're supposed to be kiwi or mandarin or something like that. I don't know, but I don't want them yellow or orange because we already have some on the top. This one could use some. Let's put it on the sprinkles. Yes, I think that's enough for this side as well. Now both of them have that color. Like there's still a lot more on this page, but that's because there's a lot more to color. Okay, let's switch to a purple. Let's see what purple I want. Do I want a darker or a lighter tone? Let's see, I think I want that one. Yeah, we're going for the Polychromos 125, which is called Middle Purple Pink by Faber-Castell Polychromos. And I'm gonna do the outer bits of this, like so. Do I like that? Do I? No, I don't. Okay, let's remove it while we can. We're gonna do a different color there. I think a darker pink. Let's use it for something else. Let's use it for this macaron. Sometimes you try it and you're like, nope, that's not it. Luckily, you can erase this one pretty easily, as you just saw. It's not possible with everyone. Yeah, I like that better. Okay, let's make some stripes on this one. That one we're gonna pick a different color again. For this one, I don't want it. Maybe no, the jar. Yes, I want a jar. Yes, lovely. Maybe that one should be these colors as well. I think. Maybe the liquid should also have a bit of a color. Let's put some shading in on the left and the right of the bowl, just so that it has a bit more shape. Just a little bit. Yep, more shape like this. I like it. Just going over the page to see where I want it. I would think I want it on this one. Just spreading it around all over the page. That's how I do it with every coloring page. I just move my book left, right, and I spread it about, you know, so that there's everywhere there's some of this color. This one I want a bit darker. Yes, I like it. The petals I want a different shade. I'm not sure yet. This one I think I just want to leave. Not sure if I want the purple on that. I might. Do I? Not sure. Let's move to the other side. There's already a lot of color in this one. I want it on the other leaves, the fairy leaves, for some contrast. Leaving an edge white so you can still see the shape. Otherwise it blends in with the background. That's why I usually keep a white border around it for what I'm coloring in these type of books. When I use light colors, that's the way to keep them like from bleeding into each other. If I would color all the way to the edge, it would just blend in and would like this one, because it's the same color next to each other. Because I didn't leave much white, it's less visible. But if I would have left like this, you could better see it. You know what I mean? That's That's the thing. Okay, let's go down. Do I want purple on this? I do, but where? Maybe only the top, this bit. I like it, but I think it needs more. Let's also put some on the sides, just lightly, darker on the outside, lighter to the inside. Just a little bit, you know, not too much. Don't want it completely purple. And again, I'm leaving a white edge there, so it's more visible what the shape is. And do the same over here. So yeah, my mind is now stuck on the golden song from K-pop Demon Hunters. So it's like repeating, you know, in my head, like, we're going up, 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 blah, 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 blah. Like, I just, it is too catchy. I want to hear something else now because I want to get rid of it in my mind. Out of my mind. Yeah, I like it like this. I love it. Lovely, lovely. Okay, this one is like, it has so much color. Yeah, I want these also purple. Lovely purple. Yeah, I got a lot of pain in my shoulder still. I overstretched my shoulder this week, like 2 or 3 days ago now, I think, when I was watering the plants outside, because I had this bucket with water. And oh, that's one of those. And I did a stripe. So I overstretched it, probably injured myself because I'm a little bit bruised. It's a little bit blue on the back of my shoulder, like next to my shoulder blade. It's blue. So apparently I did hurt myself, but yeah, it felt bad, but not that bad, you know. I want it also on this one and on the plume. So yeah, it was pretty bad apparently because it's still hurting. I wake up from it like every night. It's annoying. Whenever I move, I wake up. So yeah, then it's pretty bad, I would say. Okay. Maybe, just maybe I do want some on this one. I think it's not, otherwise it's too meh. Let's just color it. I don't like it white, so let's give it a color. Okay, that's enough for the purple. Let's pick a different pink. A salmony pink. So the Pablo 82. That's this one from Carandash. Pablo. Lovely color. It's a different shape, as you can see. See, it has corners. So when I hold it like this, it doesn't feel as nice for me. Like the round barrel from this, I prefer. I don't like it when they've got like angular feel to it. But they do color almost similar to the Polychromos. They are a bit less soft. Well, Polychromos is hard, but they glide over the paper. Let's call it that way. And these glide less. They have also a little bit less pigment, but they perform roughly the same, so that you can combine them really easily. What I want to do is I want to do the insides of these flowers. I want to color these petals a little bit. So that's what we're going to do first. And then we will see. Because they are only on this page. There are none of these flowers on the other page. We might add some. So that we also have this color on the other side. But not too much. I'm only going to put it on the inside like so. Dark on the inside and then lighter lines outwards. Excuse me. That was a burp. But they do work nice, the Pablos. They're just a little bit more scratchy. A little bit. They're less soft. Okay. But I do like them enough that I bought quite a bit of them. Because I bought, I think, about, I don't know how many, maybe 20 or so. I bought like a lot of purple and pinks. Like the whole selection of purple and pinks I bought. And I bought 2 or 3 like teal colors. That's what I bought open stock. Because I was like, yeah, I like this. I buy a few more of what they have because I was missing some purples and pinks, you know, for what I would like to color. I was missing stuff. So I thought, let's just try it. Buy all of them in the range so I can see what there is, because I couldn't really find good swatches on the internet to make up my mind what I would like. So I was like, yeah, I just buy them, test them out. I will use them up, and if I don't like a color, it will just not get replaced. So that was the intention. I'm gonna do stripes on this one, like we did with the other ones. But then with this color, yeah, I like it. There are 3 different colors. This looks more like reddish tone next to a lime. Interesting. Okay, I want this one also with the cookie color. I call it a cookie color. It's not a cookie color. Let's also color the bottom of this one. So I was thinking maybe I want the brown, but maybe I do want the brown, but then combined with this one. But yeah, they color pretty well. They're not bad, you know. But I prefer my polychromos. And they were not as bright as I would hope, you know, the colors that I did buy. I hope them to be a little bit like more beautiful, more bright than I thought they were. They're also quite muted. But yeah, that's something you only know after you tried them, you know. I don't regret buying them, but I probably won't buy any more. That's just the way it is. If I'm missing colors, I don't mind owning like 1 or 2 from this set, 1 or 2 from the other, just to have like so many like lovely colors, you know, all of a mix and match. I also want some color on these ones, on the hearts of it, so I might use this one on some. Like I could use the bright purple and the bright pink on them, so I skip 2, I color 1. Yes, 1, 2, 1, 2. So this one. And I'll do the same, but then I start on the second one instead of the top one, so that we've got more spread out colors. Yeah, I like that. Really subtle. And then on this side, I do want to add some. So instead of doing it on these ones, I do it on this cupcake, just like I did with the other one on the other side. I'm gonna add in this one. As you can see, it gives off pigment pretty well without pressing too hard, because I don't press like really hard. This is not a soft touch, it's like a medium pressure. So you are pressing but not like squeezing it. And it's pretty nice while you do that. I like this. Yeah, I think that's more than enough. I'm thinking that I might want it on the curtain, combined with that color maybe even, or with the brown, like the brown and this one. That would be nice as well, because then you've got the same as here, that you've got some kind of border to close it in. Yeah, I think I want that. I also want some yellow on the inside, so let me put the pink here. Let's just test it out, like roughly till there. I'm doing like strokes of them where I want the shading to be. Roughly. It's not perfect, but roughly. Because I want to layer them on top of each other. This part I'm just gonna color because I think the shading should be on the side. And I want some brown on the outer edge. I really like this. I might even keep it like this, but I think the brown with it would be better. But let's first do it like this. I really like the look of this. So I might keep it like just the way it is. I'm not sure yet. I can still change my mind. But yeah, I like it so far. Okay. Yeah. But it's too light in comparison with the other page. That's why I want to add in the brown later, I think. I'm still not convinced that this is how I want to keep it. It does look nice, but if you look at both pages, it's a bit meh, a bit blended, like a bit too blend, like, no, that too mellow. Maybe that's a better word. I'm finding my words today is hard. I think that's what I want to say, mellow. It's a bit softer, like less vibrant, more muted. That's what I want to say. And yeah, I prefer the brighter colors. Like the yellow makes the other side really pop. So maybe if I put the yellow on this, it might be enough. That's what something worth testing. I don't know. It could be. So we're gonna test that out once we are done with this color. I really like it. But yeah, as you can see, it colors pretty well. I really like this. Okay, let me zoom you out so you can see what... That's too much. Like this. Yeah, that was me in my wheelchair. Okay. Now you can see what I mean. It's really light. Well, this is pretty dark in comparison. So I feel like this needs some more. So if I add in the yellow, which I'm going to do now, to add in the same vibrant color that I have on the left. So I'm going to use my 107 cadmium yellow from Polychromos. And I'm going to add it in next to the pink, like so, really lightly on the highlighted bits. Maybe this is enough, but I don't think it is. No, because it's still too light. I can already tell that it's not enough. Like it needs some of the brown, but I can keep the rest of it light. It just needs a little bit more, but it does also need the warmth of this. So I do like this. So let's also add it in on this side. I like pink with yellow a lot. It's a really nice combination. Okay, that's enough yellow. Let's take the brown, the darkest one, which is Sanguine 188, which is this one. Let's add it in on the sides, like here. I'm not going to zoom you in for this part so you can see the whole picture. I'm doing that on purpose so you can compare the look of this and that, because over here it really pops because you've got that bright color and we're missing that color on the bottom here. So that's why this looks already a bit meh, not as bright, not as in your face. So we might need some of that really pinkish tone, but I'm not sure yet. Let's first do this, you know, make this a little bit darker so it pops a bit more. See how much effect this has, because maybe this is enough. I don't want to overdo it if it's not necessary, you know. This is usually how I go about it. I just try, and if I like it, I just stop. Like, I do like this, so I don't think it's necessary to add in the other one. Maybe on these parts, maybe on the sides. Yeah, that would be nice, because now that's not dark enough in comparison with what I've got now. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do next. We're gonna make that the bright pink instead of the brownish tone. And that's easily done, you know. It's not like we have to erase what we've got. We can just go over it. Oh. Yeah, my shoulder is really bugging me. More than I thought it would. Like when you're busy, your attention is on something else. But once you're like seated in one spot, like in the same position for too long, it starts to hurt. I'm like, I don't like this. And then I realize how much it actually hurts. Because I always got pain, but it's a bit much right now. Yeah, I think this should be a little bit darker. Alright. Then I also want it on this bit. And I think I want that bright in between, like stripes, to separate them from each other. I think I like that. Yep. And on this one I want it as well on the bottom. I want to add in some orange later. I do want this a little bit darker on the side. Like so. Yeah, I like it. But this one blends a bit too much into the background, so it needs more color with the pink. Need to shade it a bit more. Okay, let's see on this side. We've got like a cloth underneath it, but I do want some brown on the cake. Just some. Should also do that on the other side, which I just didn't yet. Just some, you know. Yeah, let's go back to that one. This one. Let's add in a little bit of brown. I'm gonna add in some beige in a second as well, but just so we're doing the same on both sides. Like a really light layer, like so. Really nice. It immediately gets shape. Okay, then I also want the brown on this side. Over there. Just on the bottom. I'm gonna keep that white for contrast. And then I also want it on these cakes. And on this big one. Yeah, I'm getting tired now. But that's alright because we're almost done. Not too far to go now. So that's fine. We'll finish this today. Yeah, I think I like this. Okay, let's pick a... What did I say? Orange, right? Yes, I did say an orange. Or maybe... yeah, an orangey tone. I think, yeah. The 111 Polychromos. The... What is it called? Cadmium orange. Let me zoom you back in. For this part. We're gonna shade this one in a bit more. Blend it in with the other color. And that's probably all it needs. Just some warm tone. And on these ones I'm gonna do that only in the middle. Just to warm it up a little bit. And on the cakes I want the cream, so I don't want this. Then we've got brown here, so I want the orange in the middle. To warm it up, but I'm keeping that highlight. Just so that it's a little bit different. I like how warm it is. And that was everything, I think. Yes. Okay, good. Then I forgot the pink. Yes, let's do the pink. I'm like getting distracted by everything. The Derwent Chroma Flow 820 Cherries Pink, which is this tone that we did on the nameplates. And we're gonna put some on these bits. On the outer edges, blending it softer to the inside. Like so. Yep, I just don't like this bit. It's a bit on an angle, but fine. Yeah, I like this better. Now they pop again. See, because this was really soft. It's also nice, but it's just a different look. I wanted them to pop compared to the curtain. So then doing it like this is better. And that also makes more sense if you look at the other side. Good, good, good. Alright, that's that one. Then I wanted the stripes in between. Am I in view? Yes, I am. I wanted like those stripes to be this color, to make it pop a little bit more, so you can better see the different shades. I also want that on this one, even though they didn't draw in those stripes, I still want them. And that's it, what I want for this color. And then I want a lighter pink from the Holbein, which is this one, 437, called Cosmos from Holbein, to shade in the pink, the bright pink on the cakes and such, these ones. So let's do the sides. Yeah, that's a little bit milder than what we had before. Not much, but a little. Still not the perfect shade. The perfect shade would be a brighter one of this one. I know that the Ohu has one that is similar but brighter, like darker. But we're not using that today, so we'll have to deal with this. So I don't want to pull any more out than I already have. Yep. Maybe some shading on this one. A little bit of pink. We're going to use some cream as well, but not right now. I want some shading underneath. Become a bit of a purple when you blend them in, see? Because it is a pink, but it becomes more purple when you put it on top of a blue. Same with this one. Adding in some shading in the back. Not much, just a little. Okay, these ones, these cupcakes. Just shading everything a little bit. Not too much, but enough so it gets a little bit of shape. This one. Oh, I'm smelling food again. I love it. They're late with their dinner. Maybe they're barbecuing as well. Maybe that's why. It smells like meat, like beef, meatballs, something like that. It smells good though. Yeah, I think this is what it was lacking. Just some shading. Yeah, better. You just need some shading. And then it's perfectly fine. Let's do some lines on this one because it's blending in too much. Yep. Beautiful. It always takes longer, these kind of pages. You think like, oh, maybe an hour or two and I'm done. Turns out you still need more than that. That's also because I'm not convinced of what exactly I want. If I know exactly what I want, I go way faster. But because I'm thinking while doing it, I usually just take my time, have a look. No, not yet. Maybe this, maybe that. So you also take time just making decisions, you know, checking it out if it is what you want or not. I really like it like this. Okay, the last color that I want to add is the beige from Prismacolor, which is this one, beige, which is that lovely color, like a sand type of color. It's called beige, and it is number 997. Now I have to be a bit smart with how I do it, because it's like this, so it gets stuck here, so I have to move it a little bit to get it in. I also should finish up those flowers like these ones. That's the next one. So first I'm gonna do this, shade this in a little bit more, going over what we just placed, and also going over the pink that we placed on this. Okay, beautiful. I don't want much, you know, I just want, oh, we also wanted to, oh my goodness, I keep forgetting stuff. Okay, first the beige, and then we have another look. I keep forgetting that I want to do stuff. We'll get there. Just keep going. Okay, on the other side, the cake. Yeah, they blend well together, as you can see. Going over with the Prismacolor, you blend it out, you smoosh it into each other. And that's the polychromos, so they work well together, even though I wouldn't expect that, but they do, which is lovely, as you can tell. Yeah, I like this. Okay, I also want some shading on this, but only on the side. So I also use this beige tone, and I'm only gonna shade in some parts, so it's not completely white, like so. Just to make it less white. I like it. I understand why people like Prismacolors. Like before I was like, why, you know, like there's so many nice pencils, but I understand why. They're definitely different than most brands. I like this, nice and subtle. Let's do that as well. I also wanted to do the lines of the letters. Everything has a time and place, Pauline. I'll just go by the whole page a few more times just to make sure that I don't forget anything. Because I get distracted every single time, it seems. But yeah, I like it like this. Just a subtle hint page. And then I also want that on this one. Darker on the side, lighter to the middle. Yes, perfect. Okay, then I wanted the tab. So let's use the yellow. I'm just gonna do it like this quickly. Highlight on the side. Then I want the orange next to it, the 111, like so. And then I want the darkest shade, which is 188 sanguine. I want it on the left. Stop rolling. Thank you. Okay. Like so. That's enough. That's all that takes. Okay, what else? The flowers. But I also want to use this on the marks, on the letters. Okay, let's do that first before we switch again. Just want the letters colored in. It's a bit not that light. Yeah, let's put a bit more light. My eyes are struggling a little. I had my light turned away the whole time. It's not like it's too dark for you guys, but for my eyes, yes. It's a little bit dark. This is better. Just taking my time. Yeah, I like this, that it's a bit brighter because of the orange brown. I could have also picked the brown, but that would be too harsh for like how soft this page looks. That would look weird. I like it like this. And I'm going next to the lines. Tough. I don't care. It's not that bad, you know. Going outside of the lines a little bit is fine. So long as it's not like in the middle of the white, you know. Then I would fix it. But if it's just a little bit outside the lines, no, I'm not fixing it. It's just part of the show now. I don't, I used to be like really precise and Mrs. Perfect. Like I wanted everything to be perfect and I would just keep going until it was. Especially with my black and white drawings. But that part of me has disappeared a little bit. Not entirely, but a bit. Yeah, I really like how this looks. Okay, let's do the same with this. But yeah, I've become a little bit less focused on making everything perfect and more on just enjoying it. And that's also because my energy is so low all the time. So if I want to waste my energy on making something perfect instead of doing like a lot more and enjoying myself a lot more, then I pick a lot more. And that's exactly what I'm doing here, you know, like I'm not going for perfection, I'm just going for enjoying myself. Even if I'm not 100% convinced that it is how I envisioned it, or if I like it, or, you know, it's about the process of doing it. If I like doing it, I did something right. Even if the end result is not what I imagined, it can still be nice. It's of course nice if it is beautiful, but even if it isn't, it should be just fine. Okay, let's do the flowers because I'm shedding a little bit much. Okay, the really bright pink from the Holbein, the Luminous Opera 720. We're gonna use those, and also on the other side, the one above. Okay, so this one and this one, and then I want a, what do I want? Do I want a green or a purple for the flower? I might want the green. Let's go for this one from the Polychromos, the light Phthalo green 162, which is this green over here. Let's put that on. No. I want that on these things. I want the green on these things. And then I want the purple on the last flower, yes. Because that breaks it a bit. Then we've got a little bit of a break from the other colors. Yeah, I like that much better. Yeah. I forgot that those were also there. And that's why it's good to have another look while you're coloring. Alright, now we're gonna take the purplish tone. So I'm gonna take the bright one. I think I already did, yes. Let's take the background color, the Chroma Flow 930. Is that this one? Yes. The pink heather. You see how much it's flattened? Almost next to the wood. Yeah, we should sharpen that. But I think we will get away with just coloring the insides of these little bits. I sharpened all my pencils before I started today. And you can really see which ones are chewing away. Like this one really chewed away. Like see, all the way till the wood. So this one needs sharpening again. While my Prismacolor is like this. So almost. It goes down also pretty much, like a lot. This is the Prismacolor that I used a lot. You barely see a difference. It's just not as sharp. The Holbein looks like this, also still really sharp. And the color that I used a lot from the Holbein looks like this. Also keeps its point really nice. So yeah, you can really see the difference. The Caran d'Ache also keeps its point really nice. You can really see that those are the harder pencils. There's a big difference between the really wax pencils and the non-wax pencils. And that's what it is. So let's zoom you out. So we have a look at the entire page. There we go. Yes. Oh yes. Lovely. I like it. I really like it like this. I don't want to do any more. We're going to stop. We're done. So this is the left page. Let me pull you a bit closer. I like it. I really like those striped bits on those puddings. And I like the teapot. And then the other side looks like this. I think this side is more boring for some reason, but that's maybe because I just don't like it as much. And that's my cat Spooky. Well, luckily we are done, little one. So you can come in and say hi. Hi, lieverd. Hi, Spook. You gonna say hi to everyone? Well, that's Spooky. That's my little cat. She is 6 years old. And she's black, as you can tell. And, well, we're done. And she's demolishing my book. Yeah, careful. Yeah, she wants attention again. So I'm gonna say goodbye to you. I hope you enjoyed this color along because you don't see anything anymore. And I hope to see you by next time. Thank you for watching and bye bye. And greetings from Spooky. Bye.